You'll know why we're here. Cold hard cash, money, paper. Are you feeling juicy? Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, reviewing what we were talking about last week, and then straight to Bitcoin here on the mid-term time frame. Then we're going to be having up Bitcoin on the long-term time frame. Once we're done with Bitcoin, guys, you know the score. We're going to do some altcoin requests and also we're going to do a new thing. We're going to be doing I'm going to be flagging 5 potential positions that I'm going to be looking at for the day, and then we're basically going to, sorry, not 5, sorry. I'm going to be doing 3 of those. So we do 3 of them every single stream now, instead of the 3 altcoins of the day, because I know you guys really did like them, and yeah, you requested them to basically be brought back. Instead, I'm going to be doing 3 live positions that I will be looking for on stream, and then we can basically review them the day after, right? And then see how they've got on, or whether they're still valid, etc., etc. Just so you guys can track some of the positions that I'm doing, not to copy, of course, because I'm not a financial advisor at all. I'm here to educate you guys, but I know you guys, you did say that a really, really good point of education was to follow some of the positions, and I would explain why I got in certain areas and stuff like that, right? So yeah, we're going to be doing that every single stream now, which is quite exciting stuff coming through there. We're also going to be reviewing because we did 5 of them on the weekend, on Friday last week, so we're going to be reviewing them as well today, because yeah, made a bit of paper over the weekend, sleepless nights, but yeah, made a bit of paper, still going on a couple of them as well, so yeah, all good stuff coming through there. Without further ado, let's do some shout outs coming through into the chat. We've got Lauren coming through, we got I Simply Am, Simon, my good friend over there, we got Slothbag, what's up buddy, nice to see you on the stream this morning. And that's it for you guys so far. I see we've got 8 of you watching, amazing stuff, to appreciate it on a Monday morning. Yeah, we're still Monday morning. But yeah, hopefully you all had an amazing weekend. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into Bitcoin, because it's not looking too shabby at all in terms of a potential bounce scenario coming through here on the longer term time frame. We'll get to that. Let's talk about, let's see if we can dissect into a potential position for the day so far, because we need to be looking for one. But yeah, this is basically what we were looking for last week, right? And we did see this this measure move actually play out around 4.88% there, not too bad. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that and made a bit of cold hard cash, because there was obviously this breakout from this falling wedge. As you can see, the resistance here actually got backed through, smashing through that horizontal level of resistance as well. And then obviously we had the continuation up, completion of the measure move. Good stuff coming through there indeed. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm basically just going to get rid of all that, because we need some fresh TA, guys. I know it's very, very messy on the chart. We need some fresh TA. We know we've had a few breakouts coming through now. So yeah, we're just going to leave this trend line there, because that's obviously a very, very dominant one there. And then yeah, let's just get some fresh TA coming through. for the hourly chart coming through here, because there's gonna be something, right? There's gonna be something for us to be profiting off. First thing that's looking out for me is gonna be this horizontal, right? We definitely got a pretty strong horizontal coming through here in terms of a double bottom bounce there, and you can see that has actually played out really quite nicely here in terms of a regrouping to this zone here. So yeah, that's interesting stuff to see there. That obviously has played out there. I'm still going to leave that horizontal in there. I know we've got the automatic horizontal resistances in there, but we're still going to leaving that in there because it's very dominant at 35,570 there. But yeah, let's talk about this potential top as well there, because you can see we're actually creating a bit of a ranging period here for Bitcoin. As you can see here, we've obviously got resistance to the top side here, guys, and you can see the support that we are currently finding on the lower side here. So what does that tell us? It tells us there is going to be a potential breakout scenario coming through probably in the next like 3 or 4 days, if we are going to have this sort of sideways boringness coming through here on the hourly chart, right? If we do see actually a nice trend coming into fruition here, because you can see these uptrends and these downtrends, they're not very strong, right? They're really not very strong. And the reasoning for that is, guys, is the directional movement index coming through on the 4-hour, guys. That is really low at this point in time. The ADX is down at 14, right? This obviously determines the strength of the trend here, and that being so low, it basically shows it's not going to really be that much sort of trend coming through this. That's why we are seeing just a bit of a skr around here for Bitcoin. But yeah, let's see what we can dive into and see what sort of position we can be looking forward to for either the day or the rest of the week, right? I see quite a few of you jumping in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream. Then we've got Not Portman, we've got Tom as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. Amazing stuff, all right? The hell are saying? Smash those likes. Yeah, to appreciate the likes coming through there, guys. Well, we got like 9 likes already. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, so obvious things that are jumping out in terms of the short. This is obviously the really micro here for Bitcoin, guys. You can see we clearly do have some sort of resistance coming down here. You can see there is some sort of resistance coming down here that has been playing out continuously, right? We tested this literally like 4 times here, and you can see most recently, like last night or early this morning, yeah, really early this morning, humongous dumps to the downside, right? In terms of percentages for that candle, that filthy hourly candle, it dumped literally, that's just a clear sign of like a whale selling off here, guys, around 2.77% there. So really quite aggressive sell-off to the downside here. We're now below all major moving averages here. So there's quite a few little scenarios we could be looking for here, because you can see we do have a lovely level of support coming through here as well. And also, as I was just talking about, the resistance. So this does create, you guessed it, a falling wedge chart pattern, right? A falling wedge chart pattern, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside, so this is something that we could be looking for here. But it is the short term, guys. It is the micro, and we are in this this sort of a longer term sort of ranging period here. So we could easily come down and break to the downside here as well there. So that's why we're going to weigh up both scenarios there, because we're going to be profiting either way that it goes. I'm just saying it's more likely that it breaks to the upside, because falling wedges tend to usually do that, right? I mean, we could be going on these wikis here, Sandwich Wiki, Transformers and all that. We could be going on the wicks here, guys, and then we could be looking at a falling parallel channel, but then they tend to usually break to the upside as well there. So yeah, same sort of scenario there. I prefer to more go on candle body closes, and then we create some sort of trap zone coming through there in terms of like a no trade sort of area for us to basically be more cautious in, right? But yeah, in terms of percentages, in terms of moves, in terms of a measure move that we could be looking for here, in terms of a nice trade, guys, it is still speculatively speaking, because you know we go on the most recent uptrend here for our measure move, just because it's not greedy, it's the most reliable, and I've made 10 times more money doing it like this rather than doing like the humongous measure moves that a lot of other people do like that. Really greedy stuff coming through there. But yeah, because we haven't actually got a most recent uptrend, we're going to actually go on the most recent uptrend that we do have here, and that is unfortunately going to be at the start of the falling wedge, guys. So depending on where we're going to break along this falling wedge, guys, at the top side here, but depending on where we're going to break, this is going to be the move to the upside, guys. Still speculatively speaking here, whether we say we break here, for example, it's actually going to be really nice. And the reasoning for this is, guys, is because we're going to be above all major moving averages here. And this is obviously going to be a very nice level of support for us to be basically using there. In terms of a correlative bounce there for the breakout, it's just going to be lining up fairly nicely, right? We've got a couple of things saying if we do actually break out here, the stars that are aligning, right? We've got the volume trending down quite rapidly, actually. We're going to be above all major moving averages as a level of support. We're going to be breaking out of a falling wedge chart pattern. So yeah, it's actually going to be looking really quite nice for a lovely cheeky 3.22% there. Pretty juicy on a Monday morning, if I may say so myself. Let's bang in some take profits. Let's bang in some potential no trade sorts of areas there. because that's going to be a very correlative area. You can see the candle body closes on here multiple times here. This is going to be quite a choppy sort of entry, I do think, actually looking at it, guys. The reasoning for this is because you can see how many wicks and stuff like that we've got in sort of this consolidatory area. So yeah, it's gonna be a very choppy area to be actually jumping into here, and it is gonna be probably a very tight sort of stop lossy stop loss, not a tight stop loss, but a tight take profit and then stop loss to entry sort of scenario there, right? But yeah, in terms of the no trade zone here, guys, you can see here we do obviously have this trap zone that I was just talking about there. The trap zone, it's called a trap zone for a reason, especially on the short-term time frames. You can kind of get away with it here on the longer-term time frames in terms of using it as like a take profit and then stop loss to entry scenario. But here on the short-term time frames, if you're really going to be messing around with this, you're going to be looking at a take profit of around 0.42% there. Is it worth your time, really? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit too much, right? So yeah, we're probably not going to be trading inside that trap zone today, in my opinion. Well, I'm not. You guys can if you like, but yeah, this is going to be the no trade sort of area there. So ideally, we want to see a breakout from this zone here, and how long it's going to take for the trend to get there, we'll just see how it goes. And at this point in time, we are looking to head down, just for on this candle invalidating the most recent higher low there. But yeah, so in terms of an entry point, guys, I would be looking at probably, it all depends on where we're going to break, right? It all depends on where we're going to break. But yeah, this is the position that I'm going to be managing probably over the next sort of day or so, depending on how Bitcoin does actually react here. But yeah, so let's weigh up the option here for this falling wedge to break to the downside, because of this filthy candle this morning. Obviously, this does show there is selling pressure here, and this is obviously smart money coming onto the table, and then we're having the retail, the dumb money, that's why we're seeing really low volume, guys. We're seeing that basically get bought up, right? So yeah, let's weigh up the scenario to the downside here, because it does look like it is going to basically line up fairly well with this ranging period which we're currently in, right? This ranging period which we're currently in, which resides, as you can see, resistance, as you can see, support, right? So you can see this range like so. So this is going to be the area that we are going to be ranging in between. The bottom side of that to test again in terms of level of support is going to be 35,589 again there, guys. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, in terms of a measure move down, let's break it down. Breaking it down on a Monday morning. As you can see, this is going to be the measure move down. Obviously, guys, still speculatively speaking on where we're going to break out of this chart pattern, guys. It's still up in the air which way we are going to go here. But what I do want to say, it does look bearish. As you can see, we have invalidated higher lows here. We are smashing down lower highs here. I would probably expect this to be a lower high below all major moving averages here, and then have continuation down, test this horizontal here at 36,800, and then come down and test this level of support at around 36,500 there. That's going to be the real key crucial break point for Bitcoin there, in my opinion. If we can break that zone, then amazing. There is going to be multiple take profits along the way down here, guys. And obviously, still you can see that horizontal that I just plotted in here. You can see these levels of support, guys. This is obviously going to be a very crucial area for Bitcoin to break. Say if the price trends down like so, and then we see a break here, I'm not going to be blindly entering. I want to see us clear this horizontal, because you can see the bounces that we can actually get off this zone. We're not going to let that trap us out, right? So yeah, that's what I do want to say about that, because the longer that it takes for us to get down here, if we grind on the lower side of this falling wedge here, then it's just going to get ever so more coiled up for that entry. And we don't want to be just blindly jumping in because we don't want to miss out on a trade here. It's got to be a safe entry, guys. And in terms of the distance between the first take profit and our entry point, it's got to be decent, right? It's got to be decent. Otherwise, we're just going to wait until we've cleared this level of support to the downside around finding that resistance, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about that. But yeah, in terms of percentages for this potential position, guys, money, cold hard cash on the table here on a Monday morning. Good stuff coming through. It's gonna be around near enough 3% there. Just shy of 3%, 2.84% there, guys, on the table, waiting for us to take. God, my hair is it's falling out. Not good. Anyway, just got a glimpse of myself on the camera. I was like, well, you look bold today. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on with this. So it's 2.84% coming through. That's what I would be looking for a short position to the downside, guys. In terms of an entry point, as I was just saying, It all kind of depends on where we're going to break this falling wedge to the downside if we do, and how called up we're going to be here. If we can break this zone here, my entry point, I'm going to be looking for a candle body close below this zone. Maybe, depending, I really want to see some real crucial stuff below this wick here. If we can get a nice candle body close below this wick, then yes, hello money, how are you? You can see this this free zone that we've got here, guys. You can see the free zone. You can see the price action, previous price action in this zone. It's actually really quite nice, and really quite volatile. And if we are going to be short in this zone, bang, hello money. It's going to be good stuff coming through there, very, very quick. So yeah, let's... No, it's not. Your hair grows fuller by the day, Chester. Oh, I see. Law of attraction on hair growth. Interesting. Sure, I could have a little look at that, right? Hello, Anika, and hello, Nikolai as well. We've got Chris coming through as well. I don't understand your strategy. You seem to be trying to buy the top. I'm a day trader, Chris. I'm trading all different angles, up, down, left, right, and center here. So yeah, it's, I don't care where Bitcoin goes, right? I'm gonna be making money either way, right? That's in a sense my strategy. But in terms of my hodl strategy, right, is sort of, we're trying to find a bottom here on the longer term time frames, but I will get to that, right? But yeah, for now we're just weighing up a position that we could be looking for the day here, and sometimes these do carry out for like a week or so if this chart pattern does carry on or something like that, right? So yeah, we're going to weigh that up first, and then we're going to be talking about more of a buying strategy there for Bitcoin. But yeah, so yeah, we're day traders at the end of the day here. So no matter which way Bitcoin's going, we're going to be making money, right? But yeah, so as you can see here, this is going to be the sort of the area that we are looking for here for take profits here for Bitcoin. It all depends on. Let's put some more in, right? We can put some more in here because you can see we are seeing a few more different levels of support, right, and also different levels of resistance there. So if we are going to be short in this zone, this is going to be an area to basically be looking out for there as well there. But yeah, that's what I would say about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Do we have any divergences or anything that we need to be looking out for there? Obviously, that was the one from last week, so let's get rid of that for now. But yeah, nothing really jumping out at me in terms of the RSI. Obviously, we are trending down here on the RSI, guys, and that's obviously a reflection on the price right now. But if we are going to if we are going to have some sort of consolidation, some sort of sideways period coming through here, then this is obviously going to bring the RSI back to that central point, right? So yeah, it's very interesting to see how that does actually plan out there. And in terms of the MACD, we're having a bullish crossover right now. But I think we're probably just going to head straight for a bearish crossover, guys. You can see the bearish momentum that we are coming through on the chart there. And as I just said, we have just invalidated a higher low here. We are setting lower highs. So yeah, it is looking like we are probably going to have continuation to the downside here. Now we have just lost the 10 simple as well there. So yeah, not the biggest hopes in the world for the short term here for Bitcoin, but hey, we're going to be making money either way, right? That's why we trade it trade it up, down, left, and sideways. So yeah, that's going to be it for the short term time frame here for Bitcoin. Let's move on to the longer term time frame, or the mid term, right? Let's get rid of the DMI for now. Good stuff. And that is some apple juice today, guys. Apple juice, a bit of juice. We love the juice. But yeah, anyway, last week, right, let me get rid of some of these indicators. It's quite polluting at this point in time. Let's get rid of some of these. But yeah, as you can see, guys, this is a reflection on last week. What were we looking for? What were we looking for here? It was a falling wedge chart pattern, break into the upside. Good stuff indeed. We did actually get that break, guys. We really did get that break. Really, really quite nice coming up here. But it was the classic, you hit your first take profit and then stop loss at entry sort of scenario there. So so from there, it was like, I want to carry on, but you stopped out here. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it's not obviously the nicest scenario in the world. Cider. At this time in the morning, Simon. But yeah, so it was a stop loss at entry sort of scenario there. But we already took profit all the way up. So yeah, we're absolutely fine. Absolutely fine for that. But yeah, in terms of this position coming into fruition again, we could be looking at something along the lines of that. We could be moving our trend line like so, and that does still create a falling wedge chart pattern, guys. So that there could be another breakout scenario to the upside coming through. That does mean, unfortunately, we're going to have to edit a lot of actually probably could have left that. A lot of things coming through there. I really need to change the color of my Fibonacci now. I've changed these lines back, right? Because it's just a bit too... I don't know. I really need to sort my color scheme out because they all just clash with each other, which sucks. But yeah, so as you can see here, guys, these yellow horizontals are gonna be resistance points in terms of take profits for us to be looking out for there. If we are looking for a breakout here, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be huge. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys. So please be aware. If we are gonna see some big pumps, some nice big continuation of an uptrend here for Bitcoin, then we're probably gonna see something along the lines of this, right? And yes, that is gonna be bringing us up to the top side of this falling parallel channel, guys. You can see the resistance that we have seen along this zone before. Massive resistance. And you can see this is obviously the crash back on January the 20th here. Probably a week and a bit ago now. But yeah, so you can see here that this is obviously going to be a very crucial area for resistance that does comply perfectly with the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement of this most recent downtrend, guys. So that basically tells us big resistance coming through at 39,233, right? Big resistance there. So yeah, even if we do break, we really want to be staggering our take profits like really quite abruptly, because if we do get stopped out here, sorry, not if we do get stopped out, if we do get reversed on here, we need to basically be prepared here for all different scenarios. And this Fibonacci retracement on this 0.32 and also coming down of this downward sloping resistance line, it's a very congruent area for resistance there. So yeah, that's going to be an area that I really would be maybe even be looking at closing my trade there, depending on how we are reacting around that area, because that's the stars are aligning for resistance there. Now let's jump to the RSI coming through. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at the RSI. See what's good. What is good, man? Yeah, so you can see actually the way that this RSI is reacting at this point in time. Even if we dump, right, we come down to sort of this sort of area and we lose this Fibonacci retracement on the 0.236 there, 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. If we lose that in terms of a level of support, we're likely to see a spike down. Now, this probably will mean that we're probably going to be losing it on the RSI, and we'll have a low set on the RSI, but then a higher low set on the price chart, right? And that is going to be meaning a bullish divergence, guys. There's going to be potential for a bullish divergence coming through there. So that's definitely going to be something to be looking out for there for the day, or over the next few days or so, or the week or so. We'll just have to see how this does actually plan out there, and see how reactive the price is there. But yeah, that's something to be looking out for there as well. In terms of the directional movement index, guys, we were discussing about this a minute ago on the short-term time frame, because it's been a bit choppy, right? ADX from last week, obviously just tanking it down there. Obviously that shows the strength of the trend here. And it's still heading down quite abruptly, right? Still setting lows continuously there. We are still chopping around in these bullish and bearish crossovers here. But not quite having the strength of the ADX to really hold us up in terms of the continuation of the trend, right? So you can see here we're just about to have a bullish crossover, but the ADX is still really low, so we could literally just have a little spike in the price and no real solid trend there. So unfortunately, not the best thing in the world. It's not looking the greatest at this point in time for a nice trend here for Bitcoin, guys, unfortunately. So yeah, let's get rid of that for now and let's move on swiftly. Swiftly does it. I think I've lost the chat actually. Hold on. There we go. I have the chat now. Do you think we're heading back up? I think we're due to find a bottom fairly soon, right? We are due to find a bottom fairly soon for Bitcoin, and it's all kind of depending on this sort of area that we are looking for here on the longer term time frame, right? Because obviously we've got the volume weighted ATR, and you can see the support that we have had on this, the volume weighted average true range. You can see the support that we have had on this, and most recently, guys, we have had pretty strong levels of support on that and real finding it again. So what we are looking for right now, what it does kind of look like that we are going to go for here for probably the next day or so, it's going to be around 36,000, guys. 36,000 is probably definitely on the cards here for a tap there. And then it's basically just going to see how we are going to be reacting on that zone, right? If we lose that, then there is going to be probably the sign for some sort of breakout to the downside. I mean, we've got the VPVR, the volume profile visible range here. That's obviously showing very strong levels coming through at around 35K and 32K as well there. So yeah, those are sort of the areas that I would be keeping my eye on here. But yeah, overall, it's still a pretty rough downtrend, right? Really quite rough downtrend. We're near enough testing the Fibonacci retracement of the 0.236 there, which is obviously, I mean, we haven't quite got there. We haven't quite got there, guys, which is a good sign because it does show that we could actually come up and test that. If we had got there already, then yeah, there would be it would be bad news because we didn't actually find the support on that for the congruent move towards the upside, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about that. But overall, at this point in time, places to watch for. I'd probably say for the rest of the day here, it's going to be 36,000, guys. That's really going to be an area to be looking out for. If we do see insane volatileness, what I do want to be looking out for here is going to be the daily candle close. If we daily candle close below this volume weighted ATR band, then it's not good news, guys. It's really, really not good news. You can see we usually wicket and recover, wicket and recover. We have seen one candle body close below that so far, and we did actually come back up with quite a nice amount of buying pressure. So that's quite nice to see there, but we haven't seen this happen in quite a while. And the last time I think we saw this happen was going to be like December 2018. December, maybe not December 2018, but we obviously have March 2020 coming through there. You can see the levels of support coming through there. And it was 2018, we did see a strong downtrend coming through here. Yeah, December 2018, near enough. Yeah, you can see when we did start having these candle body closes below it, we did actually start this quite a strong downtrend, guys. Really, really quite a strong downtrend there. So yeah, we kind of don't really want that here for Bitcoin, because if that is going to happen here, just referencing the volume weighted ATR band, guys, if that is going to happen, then there could be a massive break of this chart pattern, right? And when I say a massive break of this chart pattern, let me get to the weekly chart pattern, guys. Weekly chart here. You can see this rising wedge, guys. You can see this rising wedge. The measure move down is going to be pretty filthy, guys. It's going to be pretty filthy, pretty big, all the way down to around 19K. Ugh, horrible. We don't want that, guys. So ideally, we want to be keeping our beady eyes on this on the volume weighted ATR band for that level of support to be looking out for there. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on from Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance coming through there. Obviously, we have seen a very strong bounce coming through around the 40% sort of mark there. Yes, that is taking a bit of a hit for the altcoins, but a bit of hope in the air, guys, because I'm sure we've got some sort of trend line coming down like so. So key areas to be looking out for there. Obviously, we do have these horizontals here at around 43% and 44% there, that sort of area. If we can get above that, I would expect some sort of resistance coming down at 45. Obviously, guys, the higher that this goes, the more money is getting moved from Bitcoin, from your altcoins into Bitcoin, moving, basically moving the prices of your altcoins down, unfortunately. But if you do see resistance areas coming through that, it's obviously going to be meaning that there's going to be nice big buying sort of scenarios coming through for your altcoins there. So yeah, it's going to be something to be referencing there for trading the altcoins. But yeah, let's move on from that. Fear and greed index, guys, 20. Everyone's still scared, shaking in their boots. Don't blame them. You can also get a nice house here for... I'm only playing. It's just an ad, right? But yeah, in terms of our crypto quant charts here, I've worked out a way to sort this out, so it's a lot more visually appealing for you guys. I'm now not in the way, hopefully, and you guys can hopefully see it all coming through there. But yeah, all good. You can see Bitcoin all exchanges reserved. This is obviously how much Bitcoin is being stored on reserves, stored on the exchanges at this time. We have been trending down for quite a while, guys. We have really been trending down for quite a while now, and it's all gone. Great. And we're back, right? But yeah, so I've been trending down for quite a while here, but unfortunately, we have seen a spike back in the last day or so. I was trying to get a bit more data, a bit more maybe hourly chart, something like that, but I couldn't get it like that, right? Just sign me out, annoyingly. But yeah, you can see we've actually seen a bit of a spike up in the Bitcoin exchange reserve, right? And that obviously means that people are moving their money from their trust wallets and stuff like that, from their ledgers, into exchanges to trade it. So that does unfortunately mean selling pressure, because people are probably looking to sell their Bitcoin if the price is trending down, right? So yeah, we need to keep that in our back pocket in terms of information. Not looking the hardest thing in the world right now. All exchanges whale ratio there, that's insanely low. High value indicates whales are using exchanges in a large amount. Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking, it doesn't say it there, but it actually benefits altcoins when this is really, really low, guys. So that's definitely something we need to be using as well. I just don't know why it doesn't say that there. I think it used to say that there, but not anymore. But yeah, that is obviously very, very low at the moment, which is obviously very, very beneficial for the altcoins. So yeah, it's good stuff to know there. Funding rates pretty much break even at this point, guys. You're now gonna have to pay for your longs, I think, which is quite surprising considering the state of the chart. Considering the state of the chart, I think that's probably just because we have seen this uptrend over the last sort of week or so after that insanely big crash, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, that's what I would say about crypto quant and those charts there. I think open interest is creeping up ever so slightly as well. Obviously, this is a reflection on how many futures contracts are open at one time, guys. As you can see, we are seeing that creep up. I was talking about this last week, guys, and you can see here from the high that we did form, we've obviously got higher low, we've obviously got lower highs, and you can see we're setting lows here. So we're probably going to come up a bit. Probably going to see maybe a bit of a pump here, or maybe a bit of a dump here, because there's going to be shorts and longs getting opened here, because obviously it is a reflection on how many futures contracts are open here. But but yeah, as you can see, we are probably going to set a lower high coming through here, and then probably have continuation down. So yeah, it doesn't show the best hope in the world here for Bitcoin in general, right? But yeah, moving on to some altcoins, guys. In review of our altcoins from last week, just going to have some juice, and then we're going to carry on. Manipulative title. What is my title? Bitcoin getting ready to bounce. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that's manipulative at all, right? We are literally getting ready to bounce, right? We're on the perfect bounce point. We've got the volume profile visible range waiting to bounce here. We're on the volume weighted ATR band. You can see the bounce point that we've had from here multiple times here. So yeah, I'd say that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So apologies if you feel like I've clickbaited you or something. I try not to do that, right? But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Matic, guys, you can see this is a position that we did jump into. Well, that we were reviewing. We were reviewing it. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. We were reviewing this last week as a position to basically look out for, and you can see here. Played out pretty goddamn perfectly, right? I am still short on Matic here. I've hit multiple take profits all the way down. My final take profits are these ones down here. I think I've got 1 or 2 left here. But yeah, still basically just running down. We ran that down really well there, and yeah, that was a very nice successful trade there for Matic in reflection of last week there. Yeah, it was a choppy one over the weekend. In the morning there was an entry there, but yeah, choppy stuff. The one that I didn't get into is Luna, guys. I didn't get into Luna. I don't know, it just didn't really take my eye enough, right? It did dump quite drastically, but I didn't really find a congruent solid entry for myself there. But yeah, so why don't anyone who did get involved with that Luna trade there, you are still running. That is going to be, well, you got 37.97% on the target there for a lovely take profit. But yeah, I stayed out of Luna there. Another one I did get involved with was Ethereum. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames, because you can see these are positions that we were looking for. We did way up on Friday, guys, and obviously I did 5. I'm gonna be doing 3 every stream now, so we can basically review these every day. I think that's gonna be quite a cool thing to be doing, just so you guys can get a gauge of some education side of trading, right? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, you can see here, guys, Ethereum, this is the trade that we were looking for. You can see the measure move there, banging it up. Not like that. You can see the measure move banging it up like so. Very nice stuff indeed. Amazing stuff indeed. We did see a nice congruent candle body close above the highs there. Banging it up. 4.91%. Banked in the pocket there. Amazing stuff. Moving on. BNB. This is another one here. I'm still short on BNB at this time. Already hit my first take profit, stop loss at entry, know the score. So yeah, it's basically running down there, looking for around an 8.83%. So yeah, another successful position coming through there. Good stuff. And I think, no, we got DOT coming through there as well. Nice little position coming through for DOT there, as discussed. Basically smashed it all the way up, 6.52% there. Amazing stuff there from Friday. But yeah, let's move on to, so that's the review of the positions that we did. Let's move on to some altcoin requests, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll get to them as soon as physically possible. ASAP Rocky. We're going to do FTM for JR. Phantom. But yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. I'm happy it's Monday. I love a Monday. I live for the Monday. Got some exciting stuff coming through this week as well, actually. Launching a project. We're launching a project, me and my brother, so yeah, it's going to be quite cool. So yeah, you can basically get ready for that, guys. But yeah, in terms of Phantom, right, let's have a look at the daily coming through there. We have an ascending triangle here, guys. An ascending triangle coming down. I would say we're coming down to probably test this 200 EMA there. 200 EMA at around 1.74 there. That's going to be the area to watch there. Obviously, very strong downtrend. This is going to be your higher low here. You've invalidated that higher low. You've set a lower high here. So your next target is going to be this low here, guys. This low at 1.78. I really wouldn't be surprised if you actually smash through that 200 EMA trying to achieve that as well there. So yeah, I would say fairly bearish right now on Phantom. God, choking on my own voice there. In terms of looking for is that the low? Is that the low? Yeah, that is the low. Interesting stuff there. In terms of looking for some sort of position here. Here. Let's look for a position. Let's have a little look. That's obviously going to be the trend line coming down. You can see the Viva resistance there. Very, very strong stuff indeed. And then we do actually have a breakout scenario which is currently taking place at this time. Is there going to be entry? There probably isn't, because it's going to be quite late to be getting in here, guys. But yeah, in terms of the move down, which is probably on the cards here. It's probably on the cards. I would be inclined to do a measure move like so. Going on the most recent downtrend, guys, for a reference of take profits, etc. 1.61 is going to be 1.62. That's going to be the target to the downside for the measure move there. If you look at the price range here, it's going to be around a 22.43% drop here. Interesting stuff there. In terms of a pretty strong area here, it is going to be this area that you are bouncing off, right? So yeah, I wouldn't have entered. Excuse me, I wouldn't have entered until. I mean, it's a very, very choppy entry, guys. Very choppy entry, as you can see. We do have, obviously, the breakout of this this trend line coming through here. But then you can see it's very, very fast. I would have liked a candle body close around here, and then first take profit point would have been around here. You can see that would have been tapped there very nice, but you can see we didn't actually get that congruent candle body close there. So yeah, unfortunately not looking so hot there. Just like a clean entry, right? We want a nice clean entry. We didn't quite get that, unfortunately. But yeah, in terms of what could actually be happening here, you can see the buy up that we have had from this level of support before, and this is something that could actually come into fruition, right? This could come into fruition, and this could mean we could be seeing another retest, guys. If we see a retest of this trend line coming through and then continuation down and then a candle body close that we were looking for a minute ago, money, cold hard cash. That's going to be really, really nice. So yeah, this measure move isn't completely done in our book. If we come up and have a retest and then that candle body close that we were looking for around this sort of area there, nice, safe, clean entry, then I probably will be entering that. So yeah, I'll leave that on the table. Just to be observed. But yeah, not too bad overall for Phantom. I would expect downwards momentum coming through there. But yeah, let's do some more requests, guys. And yeah, guys, if you are new to the stream, I stream every single day, Monday to Friday, right? Every single goddamn day. No, I love it. I'm here to educate you guys. It's all good. I enjoy this. It's fun. It's good stuff. Yeah, interesting stuff as well coming through here for near. You can see, obviously, we do have an ascending triangle coming through that we did draw in, I think, last week. But the breakout to the upside was a pretty strong fake out, as you can see there. Very, very strong fake out. And this is why we wait for these candle body closes, right? You can see how bearish that candle is. Look how filthy that is. That's just dreadful. Look at that open and close and then how volatile that is. Let's do some percentages, right? Because I want to see. 8.24% before coming back to close at entry there. Interesting stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much what happened with near there. Pretty crazy. Still fairly bearish at this time. I would say let's do some fresh TA and get some sort of position coming through there for near today. Let's get rid of all that juice. Get rid of the juice. I would say straight away that we are looking for some sort of resistance point coming through here, guys. You can see we have seen the test of this resistance multiple times here. The massive fake out scenario that we did see last week there. You can see resistance. We haven't had that congruent break yet, which is oh god, shouldn't have got rid of that. We haven't actually had that congruent break as of yet. In terms of really strong, solid candle body closes there, we'd had a little bit of a scenario there, but it wasn't quite. I'm just going to mute my mic because I'm going to sneeze. Out of nowhere. Yeah, apologies for that, guys. So yeah, as you can see, this is what we were going through last week, and yeah, the candle body close wasn't quite solid because we didn't get above that horizontal, which is the chart pattern that we were referencing a minute ago. Well, yeah, a minute ago, right? But yeah, so let's look at some sort of potential for today. Obviously, we do have this low here, and obviously these higher lows here. I would say this is still going to be a higher low because we haven't actually invalidated this higher low. So yes, there is going to be a trend line. That's not wrong, putting the trend line there. But I do think this is going to be the more reliable scenario at this time now, just because you have seen a very nice strong bounce off this higher low here. So it is basically giving it validation for a level of support. So yeah, we can actually basically be moving that. We've had the confirmation to move the trend line. That's what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, it basically just shows us here for near there is going to be a potential breakout scenario coming through here because because it's going to be very interesting to see how this does actually play out, right? So yeah, let's weigh up some measure moves. As you can see, this is going to be the measure move to the upside there. Obviously, speculatively speaking on how strong that uptrend is going to be. But yeah, that's going to be the move to the upside here for near. And that is going to be around 6.49% there. If we are going to have continuation to the downside here, this is going to be another move to be looking out for there as well. And that is going to be around 8.84% there. Interesting stuff there. We need NASDAQ to pop, Cedric the Legend. Yes, we do. I agree. 19 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable. Smashing the like button. Do appreciate the likes coming through there. And yeah, I am here every single day, Monday to Friday. But yeah, this is going to be the two positions that I would really be looking for here for near, depending on which side we are basically going to break here. So yeah, that's what I would say about near there. Let's move on to what's next. I'll pick up a check and a flex. A bit of Atom there for Simon. My good friend Simon. That's trending down really aggressively. Right. Interesting. The reason why I say this is because we have got a range, guys. There is a range here for Atom. You can see the support is actually being formed quite nicely here, and also Viva La resistance on the top side as well. It's quite a big sort of range, guys. It is a big range here. You can see this is not happening overnight. This is all the way back from September sort of time here. So in terms of a target price here for Atom there, I would say $21.04 is the most obvious target I can see here. Like, considering you are setting lows here, you have set a lower high here. Maybe you pull back when yeah, I'd probably say you would pull back actually. You're probably going to come down, tap this 25.15 a bit more strongly there, maybe even a nice little test down to, you can see where the previous wick here is, around 24.81, and then you're probably going to come up, guys. You're not just going to keep going down. You're probably going to come up, test the 200 EMA, and then have continuation down, setting a very strong lower high there, and that's probably going to bring you down continuation to this 20.92 there. That's what I would say about Atom there, looking fairly bearish here, still in this range here. It's going to be very interesting to see how this support actually does hold out when we do get to this $20 there, $21 there. When we do get to that, if we find support, yes, there could be a nice little bounce, and that's when you really want to be doing some sort of like Fibonacci retracement coming through there, just to see how strong the Fibonacci retracement will be, and see what areas you can get to. So yeah, let's go for swing high. Obviously, we don't know the swing low at this time, but say the swing low is going to be on this level here. You want to see the reversal that you're looking for is going to be this 0.5% reversal there. So yeah, that's going to be the bounce that you want to see, come up to there, find the support on there, and then have continuation up. That's sort of the confirmation you want to be looking for there. If not, I would be weighing up the chances for a short out of this range coming out of this zone, right? Obviously, it's not a very favorable option, but yeah, that's what I would say for Atom at this time. What's next? A bit of Luna there for Simon. I think everyone's loving Luna because it's just trending down and people are just shorting the hell out of it, right? We did have a little look at Luna, right? This is still going to be a valid trade still for Luna. I would say there is still going to be still a couple of things. Guys. Let's jump into the shorter term time frame because we've been trending down for quite a while now, right? This has been a very, very strong downtrend. I would expect a bit more continuation up here. I really, really would. We are grinding on the volume weighted TR as well there, which obviously isn't great. But yeah, I would say overall fairly bearish on Luna there. You want to see, it just looks so bearish. You're just seeing lows after lows being set. You haven't really got a solid lower high here. You can see these are tiny lower highs, but nothing really confirmed in terms of like a pullback, because that's obviously what you're looking for there for a lower high. Maybe what you're seeing here is us come up and trying to create a lower high before having continuation down there. So yeah, just be prepared for lower prices, I would say, with Luna there. What's next for Matic, sir? Do you have a little look at Matic? Let's get rid of this old TA, right? Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, so Matic. What are you like? Just looking at it's like a inverted head and shoulders sort of scenario that didn't play out, right? Just for people that I know people don't usually mention when Head and Shoulders don't play out because it's a very favorable thing, but yeah, so a lot of them don't play out. But yeah, in terms of what's next for Matic, right? I would say starting off here, we definitely do have a horizontal coming through here in terms of, you can see horizontal in terms of resistance. They're very, very strong indeed. I would say, obviously, we've got our low here. We've obviously got higher lows coming through really, really quite nicely. Now, what have we seen here? We've seen actually a pullback down to these crucial higher lows, guys. Crucial higher lows here. And this is going to be a very, very crucial area, right? What I would say is you have technically invalidated one higher low here, right? You have. So I would actually expect to come up, set a lower high, and then have continuation down, and then give this area a real test. This is going to be the deciding area here. If you are going to break this area here at around $1.52 there, then I would expect volume weighted ATR band to be tapped here around $1.40 there. But at this point in time, deciding area is going to be this area here, and I would say you are probably due a lower high to be set here, right? You need to set a lower high. You're not just going to have continuation down like so. You need to be setting some sort of lower high, and I would expect a bit more buying pressure for Matic there. In terms of a trade for Matic, I mean, nothing's really too clean jumping out at me at this time, guys. I mean, we do have this ranging period here, but you can see it's not really even that congruent along this area here. It's just a bit too choppy in this area. You could do some grey box sort of zone scenario coming through there, but it's not really going to give you that congruent sort of solid breakout scenario there. I mean, you could short this zone down if you wanted to. Yeah, you could short this zone down if you really wanted to, but yeah, I'd more be using that as a take profit if I was going to be shorting here. I'd probably wait, and then even then you've even got these wicks here. So yeah, it's just a bit too choppy as what I would say for Matic there, guys. A bit too choppy to be entering any sort of crazy position there. I mean, you could short from this out of this box zone at $1.49 and then just short the way down and having your staggering take profits at all of these other crucial support points there. That's something that you could be doing there, But yeah, as I said, it's a bit too choppy to be getting in unless you see some really nice candle body closes there after a really nice lower high has been set there. So yeah, that's a couple of things I would be looking for Matic there. Let's have a look at BNB there for Sunrise. It's a bit annoying as well, right? Because yeah, I'm still short on BNB, so I'm going to leave that there. But in terms of what BNB is looking like now, we have seen, obviously, this is going to be the really strong. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of all that for now. As you can see, this is the very, very strong lower high from these lows, guys. This is the higher low from these lows here. And you did see we didn't actually invalidate this most recent higher low there. So you can see this is obviously really quite nice here. But we have seen, obviously, this downtrend most recently. And that obviously means these higher lows here are getting invalidated there. And we are setting lower highs pretty strongly here. So in terms of a target price point there for BNB for the day, I probably would say $360 is probably on the cards here. It's just going to be interesting to see how this does actually play out, right? So let's bring up my TA back on the screen there, because as you can see, if we do come up to this lower high here and we start to really challenge that, then yes, continuation could be coming to the upside, right? I'm probably going to be moving my stop loss down fairly shortly, actually, with the way this is moving, and you see the 55 is trading down as well. So yeah, I like to move my stop loss down with the 55 sometimes because we know it is a very, very strong level of support and resistance there. So yeah, interesting stuff there. But yeah, so in terms of BNB right now, I would actually expect continuation to the downside. As long as we don't come up and break this lower high with utmost confidence. And the only reason I can really see that is going to happen if Bitcoin is going to start to really pump, and that is going to be meaning some sort of breakout, that falling wedge that we were looking out for Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, right? So yeah, a couple of interesting things coming through there, just across the board. So yeah, interesting stuff there. Let's do a bit of spell for Gordon. Very nice. All charts pretty much looking the same. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, spell. Gordon, this is not good, my friend. This is not good. Yeah, not the hottest stock in the world right now. That's obviously really quite bad, guys. Really strong downtrend here. This is not something that I want to be getting involved with, I don't think. It's just a bit too choppy, right? You have seen a bit of an uptrend coming through here, and hopefully, maybe, You got a cheeky cup and handle coming through there, and that does obviously mean continuation to the upside, guys. So yeah, maybe that's the scenario that you could be looking for there. Volume weighted ATR band still holding you back here. And yeah, you can see, I mean, we haven't got that much data here on the hourly because it's still fairly new coin here. But yeah, if you are looking for a real turnaround here in the price here, one, you've got cup and handle potential scenario coming through there. That's obviously going to be really good. And you do have a low here, and this is potentially going to be a higher low. I want to see the confirmation of this higher low coming through by the invalidation of this lower high. I want to see you clear with confidence 845, right? If you can clear 845 and bounce in terms of level of support, then yeah, I would expect continuation to the upside. But overall, this is obviously is very bearish at this time, right? Very bearish at this time. This selling pressure is very strong here. I would expect people to be trying to sell this off, right? So yeah, just these are the areas I would be looking out for. There is that higher low holding its own and coming through for the invalidation of this lower high and that cup and handle continuation. But yeah, not looking the best thing in the world, I'm afraid, Gordon. Hey guys, I think I'm at requests. Oh no, we got Cookies on the stream, nicely on the stream there. He wants a bit of one. And a bit, we got Raylan as well. Sorry, I missed you there. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on the chat, I think. Hey, you as well. I see you all. See you all. Chester is incorruptible. He's after the same thing as the rest. Money does strange things to people. Brilliant. Comical, right? Anyway, let's move on. It was one, wasn't it? As you can see here, one is got a descending triangle, right? Don is very bullish on spell. That's interesting. That is interesting, actually, considering the state of the chart that we just witnessed. Really bad. Really bad. You can do some secret network. Maybe, man. Maybe. I'm quite intrigued to see what that is, actually. Yeah, I would say descending triangle coming through there. And it is going to be... yeah, just touching back on that point a second ago, right? Obviously, we're all after money. That's, at the end of the day, we're all after money. I'm not here to, be making money off you guys, really. Like, you know that. I'm not here shilling you, affiliate links and all that stuff. I'm here making my money through trading. Like, I can't stress that enough. So, yeah, I'm here doing this all for free. So, yeah, just take that into consideration, right? I don't charge for my mornings, right? I spend literally 3 hours a morning, every morning, working for free for you guys because I enjoy it and it's a good thing for me to do and I enjoy helping people out. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. Just wanted to touch on that. But, yeah, anyway, Harmony 1 coming through there. Obviously, we've got a descending triangle coming through. And this is obviously, it is a bearish chart pattern, guys. It's descending. It's a descending triangle chart pattern. But we know the states of these pumps coming through there. If we can profit from one of these, amazing money on the table. Now, as you can see, we do have a lovely level of support that has been tested multiple times here, right? Multiple times. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an area to be looking out for there. If we do break this, then yes, this is going to be very interesting stuff coming through there. Just because it's going to be money, right? It's going to be money on the chart, right? It's going to be money on the table for us to be taking, right? So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for there. In terms of a measure move down here, this is what we're going to be looking for here, guys. Let's have a look at some percentages there. Around a 10-11% there, so not too hot. I mean, sorry, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too hot. I think it's someone in our community really likes hot, doesn't it? It always confuses me, hot and one. But yeah, anyway, we've got 13.73% to the upside there, and also we've also got a move to the downside around 11.83% as well there. So yeah, in terms of an entry point for this is obviously going to be very choppy because you can see the candle body closes to the lower side here, and also it's very choppy in terms of wicky areas. So we're going to be doing some sort of trap zone, right? We are going to be doing some sort of trap zone, but depending on how the distance between these trap zones is going to be whether we're going to be using them for take profits or whether we're just going to be staying out of it, right? Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. That's a bit easier. So yeah, as you can see, depending on where we're going to get in, say if we got on a candle body close here, it's still going to be a choppy area because you can see the support actually getting bounced from that. So really, this area is kind of a no trade zone for me, in my opinion, around this 1.36 there. If we can get a candle body close below that, you can see in history, we haven't actually had that before. This is going to be the entry for the short position, in my opinion, and then basically running that bad boy all the way down to that 11%, if physically possible, right? It's going to be around a 10.45% there. So yeah, not too bad at the end of the day. But yeah, that's what I would be looking for there for Harmony 1. And let's do a bit of Solana next. So yeah, let's move on to Solana. We haven't done the 3 positions yet, have we? No. Let's try and find one for Solana, right? Let's find one on Solana. Very bullish on Solana, guys. Very, very bullish on Solana, I will say. I think they've got some really, really cool stuff coming through there. And they did obviously have a humongous pump throughout this year. Last year, sorry. Throughout this pump, like throughout last year. Very, very crazy stuff. They did 1,000% or something crazy. So I would say very, very bullish on Solana, and they've obviously got very, very good stuff coming through. And they're getting heavy into the NFT sort of space right on their blockchain. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this does plan out. In terms of Solana right now, this is going to be really, really interesting, right? Because come on, man. Respect. But yeah, so as you can see, this is it's going to be a move for Solana that we are looking for here, and this is going to be potential for basically a move down, right? And this is going to be basically going to be the move down here, and you can see this is going to be what we are looking for in terms of a measure move here, around 5.9% there. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for that on the chart there, guys. So I'm going to write that down as one of the positions that we can be reviewing for tomorrow there. Interesting stuff there. But yeah, so as you can see, in terms of take profits, I would be looking for here. Can't tell you how distracting it is, like. Annoying. But yeah, so anyway, this is sort of a position that we can be looking for there. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research here. I'm not a financial advisor. These are going to be take profits to be looking out for there as this basically comes down. You can see it's actually really, really quite nice here because you can see it's really, really quite nice here because this is obviously quite a strong retest, guys. Really, really strong retest of the 21 moving average. So I kind of want to see how this does react to the 10 simple here, and then we could be looking for some sort of position coming through there, right? Definitely going to be banging some sort of support in there, as you can see there. You can see also we do have another level of reversal in terms of candle body closes here as well there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this does actually plan out. But yeah, in terms of an entry point, I probably want to be waiting until 89.83, right? That's sort of the area to be looking out for there to kind of break. If we can break below that, and then yeah, there's going to be around 4.22% on the table there. So yeah, let's leave that on let's flag that on the chart list, and let's see how that goes, and we'll review that tomorrow, right? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, Ray. But yeah, also, we are on a retest, guys, as well. So we could actually come up and reclaim this symmetrical triangle, right? If this is going to be a symmetrical triangle coming through there, and it's going to break to the upside there, then it's going to be a very small break, right? Because we're probably going to see some coiled up sort of price action here at the end of this chart pattern. Obviously, that's not the best thing in the world here. It basically does mean we are probably looking for not a move like that, but probably looking for just sideways continuation like that. Not the greatest thing in the world, right? But yeah, what I do also want to say is it is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a very strong downtrend, guys. And you know what that means? It basically mutates it into a bearish pennant chart pattern, guys. A bearish pennant chart pattern usually means continuation to the downside, right? So yeah, it's another factor that we could be factoring in for our lovely cheeky short position there. But yeah, let's move on to another TA coming through there. I need it to go up. Dun, 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 dun. How about TLM, please? Chester says, hey, you. To be honest, man, I didn't actually... There was some stuff... There was some stuff put in the Telegram about Alien Worlds, wasn't there? And I didn't actually have time to read it. A bit annoying. But apparently there's something going on, something crazy going on, and someone should hold. I saw someone say you should be holding your Alien Worlds, your coin right now, because apparently it's going to do really well. So yeah, hopefully that's correct, because this has not been doing well recently, right? Let's get a bit of a broader picture coming through there. This has really been doing quite badly, and obviously this is NFC game, yeah, NFC game, but I think is this the one that's not launched? No, that's Aluminum. I think that might have even launched now. or they delayed the launch or something, right? But yeah, TLM at this point in time, it does look fairly bearish, unfortunately, guys. If you are looking at this like on the daily, you can see obviously we do have these levels of support that we did have here. Excuse me, we have just cascaded down through that from obviously this humongous downtrend. Obviously, Bitcoin has obviously had a humongous effect on this, but I think the NFT space in general, right, has had an effect on this, because if crypto is trending down like quite drastically, people have started to realize that they are going to be losing their money in terms of their minting value to get into these games. So yeah, it's a bit annoying here, and obviously we have seen that effect come through for Axie Infinity as well. But yeah, let's move away from that sort of narrative right now, and let's move on to some TA, some trading, some day trading scenarios coming through there, and let's see what we can get coming through. Yeah, I would say to start off with, we do obviously have very, very strong level of support. I would say, resistance coming through there, very, very strong level of resistance. You can see these areas there, very, very, very key there. These are obviously big selling pressure. There's a lot of selling pressure along this horizontal here, so the resistance is going to be an area to be watching here, right? Definitely an area to be watching. In terms of what else is left for us to be looking out for there, we do, oh yeah, big range. Big, nice range here. Very, very reliable range here as well, guys. Set to subscriber mode. No, I don't have it set to subscriber mode. And it really does affect the stats if I do that. Just so you know, in terms of like the YouTube algorithms, right? It does affect the chat rate and stuff like that, and yeah, it does, because basically you want more more people talking. The more people in the chat, the better, right? So yeah, it's a bit annoying. YouTube like kind of, I don't know, they kind of boycott you a bit if you do that, because obviously you're not getting a good chat rate and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But 27 likes, damn guys, you're killing it today on the likes. Must say, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Do appreciate it. But yeah, Alien Worlds here, guys. Alien Worlds. You can see the support on this zone. You can see the resistance on this top side as well. This is creating a very nice sideways range scenario here. And you know what this means? Breakout incoming. Hello, money. How are you? Very nice stuff coming through here, guys. We've got one move to the downside looking like so. This is going to be very nice, actually, coming down to the volume-weighted ATR market. If we are going to take a leg down here, there is going to be multiple take profits to be looking out for there. You can see one banging it in there straight away. You can see the bounce one there. Very, very juicy stuff indeed. You can see two, another bounce point coming through in there. And then from there, here as well. We're definitely going to be setting one in there. And then definitely wherever this volume-weighted ATR band comes up and says hello, that's going to be a definite bounce point to be looking out for there. We know the support and the resistance that we do get on that bad boy. And just to be safe, probably another one in there. But in chances of getting all the way down there without any sort of pullback coming through like so, oh, whoops, without any sort of pullback coming through like so, can I just get that right? It's probably going to see something along the lines of that, or maybe even a bit more aggressive back into the range or something like that. But yeah, in terms of percentage, guys, this is definitely going to be something to be looking out for there. So yeah, let's have a little look at that in terms of percentages there. It's going to be around a 9.82% gain. I think this is a position that I'm going to be looking for in terms of writing this down on the list, guys. So we are going to be reviewing this tomorrow to see how this has reacted. And I'm going to be looking out to be executing this today, because it does actually look really quite clean. Really nice stuff indeed. That's obviously going to be the move to the downside there. Let's weigh up the move to the upside, because it is a range, guys. They break either side here because it's parallel. It's directly parallel, right? Directly horizontal. So yeah, looking pretty good stuff coming through there. But yeah, I want to say this is going to be the... I'm going to catch my breath a bit. It's going to be the move to the upside around 11.37%. And it is going to be simple, I think. Fairly simple. Because the candle body close that we're looking for is going to be above 11 cents. We're going to be above all major moving averages there in terms of level of support. You can see this area, like, let me draw this in quickly. This area, guys, is very clean, right? Very clean here. So there's not very much resistance. There's not very much support. It's very clean for a lovely, strong, quick break to the upside, right? And it's going to be really quite good, actually, I must say. If we are going to be breaking to the upside here, there's definitely money to be had. There's definitely money to be had. So yeah, guys, definitely look out for this one today. On your charts, obviously, please go do your own research. We're not a financial advisor. Can't stress that enough. I'm here to educate. I'm here to educate and entertain, right? So yeah, that's what we do here. But yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for there, and that's definitely something that is on the cards. I'm actually going to draw a parallel channel in there, just to make it a bit more nice. There we go. There we go. We're gonna leave that there. But yeah, let's move on. Hour and 4 minutes, guys. I'm probably gonna be calling it a day in a second. Pretty tired, but yeah, as I said, me and my brother are going to be launching a project today. Hopefully, if everything goes well. Obviously, when you are launching projects and stuff like that, some stuff can crop up. So yeah, hopefully we can launch today. If not, it will be tomorrow. So yeah, you guys can basically stay tuned for that. And it's a decentralized metaverse casino. What? Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Yeah, there'll be a lot more details on that coming through in terms of the Telegram and stuff like that, guys. Any opinion on links is Peter K. But yeah, that's going to be the thing that we are launching, right? It's going to be really cool. We're working on it for quite a while now. Obviously, we won't be able to launch it in the metaverse as of yet, but yeah, that's going to be the plan, right? That's going to be the plan. So yeah, it's going to be quite exciting. Really quite excited about that project, right? Really cool. And you guys know, like, obviously I'm a cold hard trader. I love trading. I trade on a day-to-day basis. Like, it's my job. Also, I'm an entrepreneur. There's no more joy in the world that I get from scaling a business from nothing to something, right? I really do get a joy from it. And that's why I love working and love my job like that. So chasing flies. So yeah, that's it's very exciting. Very exciting, I would say, in my opinion. As you can see from my face, I'm pretty excited about it, right? I've been slaving away on planning it and everything for a long time now. So yeah, all good stuff. Samurai says, I love XRP, but man, it's doing my head in. Don't you worry. It'll have a recovery. It will. Very bullish on XRP, I'm sure. Got a friend that owns God knows how many coins. He's very bullish, right? Bitcoin Beats. I watched his video earlier. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, in terms of chain link, in terms of linky link right now, obviously rising wedge chart pattern, guys. You can see the support on the lower side here. You can see the resistance on the top side here. You can see the most recent test of the top side here. Pretty aggressive price action to the downside here, and that was literally early this morning, right? So yeah, just be aware if we do see any sort of buying pressure. This is probably going to be quite a strong area of resistance here, as we have seen here. It's really quite strong here. And just going back to the metaverse casino, right? It's the reason why I'm so excited about it is because it's literally going to be like the first ever decentralized casino, right? And the way that works is, say if you're in a casino and you're playing blackjack, right? And you're losing to the dealer. You're losing money to the house. That money gets redistributed to the hodlers. So that no matter what, if you're losing in a casino, right? You're having fun, you're losing, you can win as well, right? You're going to get, it's like 75% of your losses back. It's ridiculous. And then the 25% will go into marketing, liquidity to keep the coin going and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite cool. Really quite cool. So imagine going to a casino and, in a sense, getting paid to lose. So yeah, really quite interesting and exciting things in my opinion, right? The house never loses. The house will win, I guess, but it's decentralized, so it's the community. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, it's quite exciting. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. I'll let you guys know when that launches and stuff like that. It'll be fairly soon, like a few days or so. But yeah, exciting. Thanks for the ARPATA. Thanks, bro. Should we do that next? And then I'm going to call it a day, right? I'm going to do ARPATA, and then now I'm going to go. But yeah, let's see. I'm bullish on that idea. But yeah, we're not going to start advertising the coin for quite a while. This is obviously going to be the trend, the most recent downtrend here for Link if we are going to break to the downside here. But yeah, back on the Metaverse Casino, right? We're not going to be advertising the coin for a while. It's more going to be a whitelist, guys, for people that want to get in early, because I think it's going to be 100x or something crazy, right? So yeah, good stuff coming through there. Yeah, obviously, I'm not here to shill to you guys. You know that. But I'm sure you guys like to know what all different projects I'm getting involved with and stuff like that. And it's not just me and my brother. There is a team of us behind this. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very exciting to see how this does develop over the next sort of like 2 or 3 years or so. It's going to be something that we're really going to be sinking our teeth into. And you can imagine, right? Decentralized Metaverse Casino, like unreal. just I can't wait for the visuals and stuff to really like be made. But yeah, it's really, really cool. But yeah, anyway, chain link coming through. This is going to be a position that we can be looking out for today. Obviously, we've got the breakout to the upside, the breakout to the downside coming through there. Moving average is not looking too bad, coiled up as well. So yeah, that basically signifies some sort of breakout in the price there. So yeah, if that is gonna be coiling up really nicely with a breakout scenario, then hello money, how are you? I'm good. Yeah, that's what we're going to be looking for link. So yeah, let's add that to the list, and we'll basically review Solana, TLM, and also Link as well, right? How do you get the coins early? So there is a thing it's called a whitelist, right? So basically, our team is going to give a certain amount of people access to the chance to buy the coin early, right? So yeah, it comes. You have like three different types of like pre-sales and stuff like that, and the first one is going to be the whitelist. So yeah, that will be released sometime this week, guys. But as I said, I'm not here to show you coins. I'm not saying go buy this coin at all, right? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, right? Obviously, it's if like I'm going to be investing money in this, and because obviously I'm part of the team and stuff like that, I want to fund the project. But it's more, I'm not investing to make money out of it now. I want to make money out of it in like 2 years or something when the coin's obviously done really, really well. So if I'm going to be buying it, it's going to be like I'm buying it to hold for literally like 2 years. It's a straight up hodl. Like no matter what the price does, because we know about these new coins, guys. If someone launches a coin, all it takes is for one whale to jump in, see that coin, buy it up and dump it. Like they can easily pump and dump these coins. So yeah, that's what I just want to tell you guys, that it can easily be pumped and dumped. It's a new coin on the block. A whale will come in and be like, oh, they've only got 100 grand market cap. Right, I'm going to buy 500K. Bang, price goes up like absolute crazy. And then it obviously causes a lot more people to buy, and then they're just going to sell off their 500 grand, right? And that's obviously, I don't want you guys to get hit by any of this at all, right? So it is like my strategy behind it is no matter what the price does, up, down, left, side to side, if it retraces 80%, I do not care. My investment is staying in there for 2 years, right? That's just want to stress that, guys. It's yeah, just you know what I'm trying to say, right? Just be safe, right? But yeah, let's do some more. Let's do some more Chainlink. We're gonna look at Chainlink tomorrow as well for that request there. But yeah, let's do ARPA. Interesting. Also with the coin on the casino thing, we do actually have like an anti-break system or something like that, right? I'll buy 420 million coins. Yeah, we do have like a really, really good thing with the liquidity as well. So like over time, the liquidity goes into literally buying up the coin and just gets put into a wallet to hold. So it basically just keeps the uptrend basically running, right? But yeah, in terms of ARPA coming through then, let's jump on the daily. Just gonna have a drink, catch my breath, and we're gonna carry on. Yeah, Maz, every single day you come in and you spam Reef, man. Like, I'll do Reef for you, man, just because I think you're hodling it and you're like holding on for dear life through this insane downtrend or something. But yeah, there's a lot of other coins out there, my good sir. A lot of other coins. I want in as well, Chester. Yeah, it's to be honest, I think it probably will be 100x, but in like 2 years, right? And that's why I'm going to be holding it for God knows how long, a long time. And as well as because it's like metaverse focused, the coin traction is going to be focused on how Facebook are reacting and producing their metaverse as well. So like their release dates and stuff like that is going to be doing very, very well. Good things for the coin. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out. Now, interesting area here. Obviously, huge downtrend. Obviously, since crypto started trending down back in November. So yeah, really quite bad here. I would be inclined to say you have actually set a lower high here, and you're probably looking at continuation down to probably test this low again at around 4 cents and 9 there. I would definitely probably expect that, right? XRP ADA dead. But yeah, Reef here for Maz. And then I'm going to be calling it, I think. I think I'm going to be calling it. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, guys. Every single day, Monday to goddamn Friday. Yeah, Reef, still trending down. Bouncing off the Fibonacci retracement line to the down. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it's not. I take that back. It's not. It's a horizontal. My bad. No, it's bouncing off this horizontal to the downside here in terms of resistance there. So yeah, I would probably expect to be coming down again and testing this area here around 924 there. And let's jump to the hourly, see if we can get anything for you there, Maz. Because I know you're. You said you're not a trader, did you say? I'm an early stage of learning, and I do not do TA. Okay, so you're basically a hodler, right? You're hodling, I guess. So yeah, just I don't know anything about Reef. I can't speak about the fundamentals of Reef, but yeah, there's probably better coins out there in my opinion in terms of charts. So yeah, this is kind of just trending down, man. But yeah, I would say it's not. It does look like it's going to be coming down on the longer term time frame because you are seeing resistance continuously. You have just set a lower high here. You haven't actually broke that high. But you have actually set higher lows again here as well. So you could be looking at a very, very tight, skinny, symmetrical triangle chart pattern there. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how that is going to play out. But at this point in time, the downtrend does look strong there. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning with a nice stream for you all again. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning. If you are interested in the MetaBet casino that we've got coming through here, there's going to be details in the Telegram that I will be putting in there. But yeah, as I just said, though, I'll go into a lot more detail in that. I might even make a video on it, maybe. Yeah, I probably will make a video on it, right, to give you guys a bit of a breakdown, right? That'd be quite cool. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it, and have a good Monday. Great start to the week. And yeah, for now, it's going to be peace out, and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.
It's juicy time.
You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash. Peace out.